Are we up? There you go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for Playmoolah.
Right, good afternoon, everybody. I have some exciting stuff to show you today. My name is Min, and I'm the co-founder of Playmoolah. And so we have a big problem. And the problem is that in this world, the world lacks financial education. High school students know less about financial topics than their counterparts knew 30 years ago. And the problem, especially in banking and finance, is that consumers have entirely lost their power. We were in the US in 2008 when the markets tanked. And we realized that what the government was doing at that time is to put standardized tests and curriculum into schools, hoping that kids would learn about them in school. But as we know through school, I never learned how to manage my money. You learn skills to get money, but not how to keep money and how to grow money in school. And what the Obama administration was doing at that time was put standardized tests in. But what the research has shown is that on one hand, over 30 years, the scores have been decreasing. And if you put the highest scoring student and the lowest scoring student and compare them, there's actually no difference in their actual money management behavior. So what we're talking about with financial education, it's not a knowledge problem, but it's an action problem, and we're not seeing behavioral change. So we went down to talk to parents and kids, and we realized the fundamental root of the problem, and I'm talking about America because that's our first market. The problem is that parents themselves are not very savvy with their money management behavior, and that translates into kids because parents have no idea where to start. Only 32% of Americans talk to their kids about money. They talk about sex, they talk about drugs, much more than they talk about money. And so we thought, what if we could have a mint.com for kids? Can you show kids the kind of data and visibility that adults have with their money and combine them with virtual world game mechanics that they already are used to? So think of it as mint.com meets Club Penguin. Interestingly, both were acquired within 2 years. So this is a conceptual picture of what we're building. There are two parts to this. One is for kids, one is for parents. On the kids side, we focus on giving a very engaging experience that is focused on behavior. So we're not talking about virtual points, Linden dollars. Every dollar and cent you see in Playmoolah is your real money. On the other hand, parents have a platform where they can track their child's progress, they can monitor, they can get involved. And what we facilitate is the connection between parent and kid that is key to financial education. But what we do below the surface is we collect real savings data, we pass it through our algorithms, and we give parents intelligent recommendations of how they can get involved. So how does this work? We basically give kids a little pet, like a Tamagotchi. Think of it as a dollargotchi, that grows according to how well kids manage their money in real life. And I'll talk about just a few modules that we have. This is Spin and Guess. Think of it as Wheel of Fortune meets The Price is Right. We volunteered in American schools. We found out that kids have no idea how much things cost in the real world. How much is a bag of rice? How much is a house? They say it's $10,000. And even the kids who score 100 on the math test have no idea about real world prices. This is just one way of showing them the value of money. But what is really the essence of Moolah is something like that, the goal machine, where we ask kids, what do you really want to save up for? We get them to key it in, we tie it to Amazon, all the data is given to us, we have the pictures as well. We help break it down into very, very small steps of how much they have to save a day. And we present it in a very visual way so that they can actually track their progress. And we trigger them at appropriate times, not only with game mechanics, but also with reflection points. Is this a need or a want? Okay, can you find coupons outside? Do you realize that if you wait, the price of electronics actually goes down? So we are trying to combine what's authentic, what's educational with what's fun. And this is needed in financial education. But what the parents see, on the other hand, is their own dashboard where they can see what kids are saving up for. What we're working on right now is a recommendations engine on the side where it goes beyond insights to diagnostics. Can we actually look at what kids are doing and actually profile kids on their money management behavior and give parents ways that they can get involved offline and in the shopping mall, for example. So very quickly on the business model, because there's money going out, but the first way we get money in is through monthly subscription fees. All parents have said they'll pay within $5.99 to $9.99 a month for such a service. But later on, when we have traction, we are looking at financial institutions that we all know give big referral fees, especially in the US, for every account that you open with them. So in the US, it's very unlike Singapore. Kids don't have bank accounts until they're 14 when they start earning their first dollar. And so a big part of this is financial inclusion for the kids, and for Moolah to be an entry point for that. Second B2B model is for retailers. As you've already seen, we tied to Amazon, so we do have the Amazon affiliate program. Every time the kid saves up for a go and buy something from the site.
You wrap it up, please.
Okay, so I'll just go by this to jump to the team. This is the team that has produced most of what you see, amazing guys. Aru is on Flash, Alan's our CTO, has been there for about 10 years, started his own company as well. Dave and Teddy are our artists and illustrators. They've combined experience at Disney and Nickelodeon more than the number of years I've been born. So this is my co-founder, Audrey. She's now in the Bay Area. We're having a lot of meetings with partners in the US, and we're hoping to bring this in the US this year. Thank you.
Judges? Any comments?